What's up, everybody? It's Coach JB with HoopStudy, and we are back with another play of the day from the 2023 FIBA World Cup. In this video, we are featuring Australia. Now, this set play is initiated with a dribble pitch up top. Afterwards, they're going to flow into a pick and roll on the opposite side of the court. This is all to give Patty Mills some space and pull his defender away from him. And then they run into a step-up screen. Now, afterwards, Mills is going to try to drive downhill, and this pulls the weak side defenders into the paint. So it's key that he is getting a paint touch, because now this frees up Joe Ingles on the weak side for a wide open three. Let's check this out again live.
I dalje vrlo dobri na plus 4 u ovoj ranoj fazi utakmice. Mills. Punena za 6 poena. Mills na krilo. Joe Ingles. Evo konačno prve.
Now, another critical component to this play is the screener. You're going to notice that as the screener comes up and sets his screen, he is sprinting up to set the screen, arriving without his defender. This makes it really difficult for the help defender to play help defense and allows the ball handler to attack them while they're still moving up trying to recover. Now, another athlete who does a great job of this is Draymond Green. He's a great screener to study. I know a lot of people say, well, he sets moving screens at times, but notice the space that he gets as he sprints into the screens that he sets. He's always arriving without his man. So that's making it very difficult for the defense to play help defense as he sprints up, sets the screen, and then gets into open space, allowing him to get an easier shot at the basket. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is Patty Mills and how he is actively leading his team through effective communication. Notice how he directs traffic as he brings the ball up the court. We see this all the time as he is always communicating with his teammates as much as possible, going over assignments during free throws and timeouts. This is a conscious skill that anyone can add to their game. Now, if you have not visited the pages that we are building to get you all these free diagrams, make sure that you are checking them out. We are out in Japan studying these games live. Check out this message from DJ Sackman as he talks about the value that we are gaining from being in Japan watching these World Cup games.
What up, y'all? Out here right now in Okinawa at the World Cup. Listen, I highly suggest watching these games. I know they're on in crazy hours of the night, but you can obviously watch the replays. It's amazing basketball. The teams are super passionate because they're here because they're playing for their country. But the game is super relatable. Everyone's watching the NBA. The NBA game is completely different than what most of us are playing. There's no defensive 3 seconds alone changes the game, but the players are so talented that it's just a completely different game. The FIBA games are really similar to the college game, to the high school game. In the US, it's much more physical. The sets are great, the actions are great, and I think watching this style of play can really help y'all as basketball players, coaches, and trainers. So regardless of what you're doing in the basketball space, I highly suggest tuning into these games.
So again, we highly suggest that you tune into these games, pay attention to what's going on. Now, at the bottom of these pages, you're going to find a section for you to fill out your information. This is going to put you on the list to get first access to our FIBA World Cup Academy. It's an online academy that's going to have all the PDF diagrams and the videos to go along with them. So again, great set by Australia, but more important are the little things, like Patty Mills' communication and ability to direct traffic bringing the ball up the court, and Xavier Cook's ability to get up and set a screen, arriving without his man, sprinting up there, so this way he creates space from his help defender, and it makes it more difficult for the defense to guard now. And not to mention getting a paint touch, which forces the defense to collapse on the ball, freeing up a wide open Joe Ingles for a knockdown three.
Ingles, evo konačno prve.